Oh fuck! What episode is this? I have no idea.
363, I think.
Oh, cool.
I thought we already did. I thought 363 was the Helltaker episode, but I guess the one with the Helltaker art, I should say. But maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know.
I don't know
I guess
anymore.
we'll find out.
Time is a flat circle.
I finally ventured out into the real world yesterday.
Wow, pussy! I've been doing that for 4 months. Where you been?
Home.
We went to the farmer's market yesterday, and I saw that awesome Trump poster where it's him as Rambo.
Oh, that was you posted that? I must not.
Yeah.
You must not be muted then. I thought you were. Then, oh fuck! I didn't know that was
Well,
real.
maybe Bob retweeted it. Or
Somebody
something.
did. I did see
Someone, yeah, but that was. I literally burst out laughing when I saw that, and Corey was like, "Stop it! You're embarrassing." I'm like, are you kidding? Did you see that poster?
Meanwhile, you're wearing a Confederate flag T-shirt.
No, I was wearing a Maruchan instant ramen shirt.
Oh, that is embarrassing.
Yeah.
How embarrassing.
How embarrassing. I almost bought a fucking belt buckle at the farmer's market the other day that it was the Confederate flag and it says redneck woman on it.
You should have.
Pennsylvania fucking rules,
dude. Florida was like that. Where my friend lives in Florida, it was like Trump Central. Oh, yeah, it's great.
It's almost like it's a red state. It's weird.
No, it's like, look, I hate Trump, but I realize I have a reason to hate Trump now. It's because I realize that he's a celebrity, and I hate all celebrities, so I can hate Trump.
Yeah.
But like, I don't hate him like if I had him in a room, I choke the life out of him.
I punched that Nazi.
No, yeah. No, I don't think. I mean, I think he's an asshole. I think he's fucking everything up. But
but I also love him for that because it's making people so mad.
Yeah, and just the fact, like, it doesn't make me mad to see a Trump poster like that. A Trump poster that his head on Rambo's body is fucking hysterical.
It's like there's parody and then there's that shit. Like,
exactly.
I love it. I'm a sick fuck. I like the quick fuck. What was I gonna say? I'm trying to think of other stupid shit we saw. Oh, I saw the best. Dude, if I ever need ironic t-shirts for a video, if I ever start making videos again, I'm going to the farmer's market because I literally saw one where the art wasn't stitched on or like printed onto the shirt. It was bedazzled onto the shirt and it says, "Get out of my way. I'm going to bingo."
It's also like for old ladies.
Yeah, there's also a shirt there I probably should have bought you. It was 4 cats on a stage playing in a rock band.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't have enough ironic cat shirts, so I do need that.
Dude, Corey got me one for Christmas one year where it's a cat in space playing a saxophone.
Well, yeah, I finally went out yesterday after 5 months. And I went to Second and Charles, and I wore one of the 20,000 Hawaiian shirts I built up over eBay and never was able to wear.
I'm coming out of quarantine in style.
Yeah,
baby.
I wore my what was it, cargo plane Hawaiian shirt.
Nice.
Yeah,
I did see a few not Hawaiian but like Hawaiian adjacent shirts at fucking Target the other day, and I was like, damn. I already have enough button-down shirts that I don't wear on a regular basis, so I shouldn't buy any of these. But some of these are just style. It's just like, like pictures of pineapples, and I'm like, damn, I'd wear that.
Well, supposedly those shirts are back, I guess, because I saw what's his name, Egoraptor wearing them, so they must be super popular again.
Oh no, that means they're way past the trend.
Okay, good. I'm glad because I don't want to be a part of the trend. If anyone says, "Oh, you must work as the Egoraptor," when I get him in a room, I'm gonna choke the fucking life out of him.
When I get in a room, I'm gonna choke that fucking Nazi.
Yeah,
I can't believe Egoraptor didn't say anything about race.
Well, Game Grumps N-word compilation.
I respected him for about half a day when he was like, I don't want to make Game Grumps as a brand. I don't want to make a statement involving the brand. I'm like, wow, how mature of him. And then he started removing all the John era videos, and I'm like, well, that was fast.
I don't think that was mature. I think that was a big pussy move by him, only because he said anything at all. He should have just not said anything.
I also am so fucking tired of brands being sure. Now, more than ever, you guys can come together to buy our product.
It's Black History Month 2 Electric Boogaloo. The faggots have been fucking blown out of the water for this calendar year.
Dude, I was playing Call of Duty last week when every loading screen before every match was a Black Lives Matter paragraph. And it's just
Are you serious?
Okay. Dude, every single match.
I think that's why Kate wanted if she told you she wanted to come on, it was probably so she could bitch about NASCAR. because it was like the last bastion of like Confederate flags and white nationalism.
It
And,
was the last white supremacist bastion. And
yeah,
gone.
and now it's gone because there's one black guy who drives a NASCAR and he has a speech every time they take a lap or something.
Is that why NASCAR filed for bankruptcy or what?
No, I think NASCAR filed for bankruptcy because it's NASCAR.
Right, I wasn't sure.
Hideous things that have been afoot, but it's also kind of hilarious, the things that have been happening.
Look, I don't think I need to make my stance on this known, because it should be obvious that racism is bad, but also...
It's what? It's also, bad? That's the first I've heard of this.
I'm glad that Gay Pride Month got converted into Black History Month 2. This time it's personal.
This time it's personal, yeah. I wrote that on Twitter. I'm sure I wasn't the only one to think of that, but I didn't get any responses.
I would have said that because not only Jaws, but also there's a Periphery album called Periphery 2. This time it's personal.
This time it's funny because it's true. Because it really, people are really taking this personally this time. Because no one's working. Everyone's got,
Black History Month 2, Electric Coonaloo.
No. Electric Bugaboo? Jigaboo. Electric Jigaboo. Jeez, how did we not think of that?
I knew there was a better one, but I'm like, Do I write Electric Jigaboo in the show notes?
Career suicide Jigaboo compilation.
But yeah, no, I don't want to talk about any of that shit because
You're on thin ice with your girlfriend?
No, I'm just tired of it.
I know.
I surprisingly didn't get anyone going like, why didn't you post the black square? It's like, because I don't.
Oh, God. Look, I am...
Like, this should be extremely obvious considering my girlfriend and my future progeny that, yes, I care about...
No, it's not, because you're trying to dilute the fucking proud black heritage of her family. You're trying to turn her into... Shut up. We're only 8 minutes in. Oh, man. Good stuff. Okay, so I went to second in Charles.
Canceled.
Yeah, that was a record. World record.
Xenoblade Chronicles continues to be a good game. Who knew?
Oh, no. It was Christina's birthday yesterday, so she wanted to go out, and I spent $200 in Godzilla shit for her.
Oh, my God. Wait, what? That's so fucking weird. Corey's birthday was this past week.
Well, lots of people have birthdays.
Shut up. You know what I mean.
What, so she's a Gemini?
Yes, and you can tell because she acts like that. She acts like she can change her mind at the drop of a hat because of her star sign, but it's actually just because she's a woman.
Christina's a Gemini, obviously, but like I think horoscopes are kind of fun. I mean, not that I believe. When I say horoscopes, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say horoscopes. I mean star signs, right? Because it's like you read the description and
you're gay either way. So
yeah, I know. You can apply it. Like I read the one for Libra, and I'm like, yeah, I'm a lot of these things. With Geminis, I can see that too. But
because it's all relatable, you dipshit. None of it's supposed to...
But when I read Gemini, it wasn't relatable to Christina, so I'm just saying. And obviously, not all of it's correct. It's not science.
Fellas, is it fucked up that when I asked my girlfriend what she wanted for her birthday, she said a watermelon? And I'm not kidding.
Oh, watermelon's good.
Yeah, but apparently I got one with seeds in it, so that was a gift wasted.
Oh, well, she doesn't like... She wanted a seedless watermelon? Those are kind of weird,
I don't like seeds in my watermelon either.
Yeah,
dude.
but they don't taste right to me.
I don't normally like watermelon anyway, so fuck it. Whatever. I waited in the COVID quarantine line outside the Dairy Queen for a half an hour to get her a fucking Oreo ice cream cake. So fuck it.
You know what else is a seedless fruit?
Me?
No, me.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. You got your tubes tied. Right?
Yeah. I got my intestines tied.
You can't shit anymore.
I can't shit. I was like, Doc, I don't want to shit. All right, well,
I shit out my dick. It's much more efficient.
Well, it comes out like in a real small stream.
It comes out like spaghetti.
Yeah, it comes out like spaghetti. It's much more efficient, like you said. I got a PS Classic because it was there.
Oh Christ! How much did that cost? Like $20?
I wish. No, they're all back to like 60 again.
Oh, then you wasted your money. What are you doing?
No, I wanted to put a bunch of games on it.
Oh yeah, I guess that's easily moddable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's way easy. I mean, I ordered a new USB because the old USB stick I have is like, I don't know, like a 1.0.
The,
So
the the way the way the TurboGrafx 16 was handled so well makes me want to get the Sega Genesis Mini. Except I already have all those games on Steam anyway.
Morty,
So
yeah,
yeah, Marty, I already have those games on Steam.
I turned my dick into a pickle.
Oh, I turned my deck into a Sega Genesis. I'm Sega Genesis Dick Rick.
Dick Rick. Why is that funny? It shouldn't be funny, but it
I'm
is funny because it's so
Rick.
stupid. No, I was able to put one game on it so far, obviously, because I didn't want to put. Well, the stick isn't big enough to put all 200 fucking games I have, so I'll wait till tomorrow. Supposedly
And that
it
game
will.
was Herodias.
No, it was actually close. R-Type.
Oh, cool. You know, R-Type's on the TurboGrafx anyway.
Well, this is like R-Type Deluxe or R-Type fucking something. It's like
Oh.
all 3D polygons.
Well, have fun never beating that game.
Oh fuck! I know. The only thing that's bad, I guess, when you mod, because I mean it's just running off of the stick, so
Right.
but then that means you can't have a second controller. But I mean,
Like you would want to play video games with your dumbass girlfriend anyway.
what's funny though is that you can in Yakuza Kiwami 2 you can play Virtual Fighter 2 players.
Oh.
So we were playing
Oh,
that.
nice.
She was whooping my fucking ass. Because it's not that game does not even though it looks like DOA, it plays nothing like DOA.
No, that game's like super technical, right?
Yeah, but the jumping is weird. It's like you're fighting on the fucking moon.
Yeah, well, they had the graphics down, I guess for the time, but they didn't really have the physics down.
Yeah, it's strange. It's good. It's
I
good
remember
though.
I remember the moon jumping
Yeah.
from the first one.
Because
at least.
she jumped, and she's up in the air, and I'm like, oh, I could block this. And then I was gonna, and I did. And then as we're both coming down, she hit me again. I'm like, what the fuck? It's not bad though. It's a good game. I do like Yakuza 2 a lot more now. After I'm like, I mean, now that I'm the beginning of those games, I forget. It's like they're setting up a lot of the story, and you don't have a lot of your moves yet, so it's not that fun. Now that I'm in chapter 13, 3 chapters away from the end. What?
I love the way you said that.
Oh. Why? What did I say?
Because you were like, oh, it's a lot more fun now that I'm 3 chapters away from the end.
Oh. I see. Well, no, but I was going to say, like, my Kiryu is, like, maxed the fuck out, so he's, like, a literal tank. I can block bullets and knives. Like, he's a steamroller.
I really want to play Zero for obvious reasons, but first I have to get through what is on my backlog right now. Final Fantasy VII Remake, and then I want to beat fucking Death Stranding, and then I want to beat something else. I forget.
I mean, my entire collection is my backlog, so I just move
Yeah,
on.
I do want to beat Metal Wolf Chaos XD in time for the 4th of July.
Oh, well, that's definitely, you should do that. I think Zero's still my favorite just because it's set in the 80s.
Yeah, well, that's what I said to the guys last night, because I basically turned the one dude in Nude Clan into like a Yakuza fan by sending them the game, and he played it and fucking loved it. And I was
Oh.
like, you got to play the rest of them. And I'm like, dude, my backlog's disgusting. And I don't have time for 6 35-hour RPGs.
I'm enjoying the Yakuza games enough that I want to just try to get through the whole series. But I mean, I don't think that'll happen this year because I get burnt out easily.
Well,
But I think
I said it in the last episode. I played Kiwami and I didn't play Zero yet because I don't want to get burned out. But also, I was telling them it's like I want to play Zero because it's set, not because it's like, oh man, everything you do is about the money, which is what they were saying. But it's like, no, because it's set in the 80s. And even though they don't have this song, like I wasn't born for any of the 80s, but the minute I hear the opening riff to Separate Ways by Journey, I nut.
yeah, I know. I played 0, then played 1 immediately after that, and then I tried to go to 2, but it was such
Which
a
is a totally valid way of playing that series anyway.
No. I mean, I didn't get burnt out after.
Oh,
The
I
first-
just meant like, yeah, like you could play Kiwami first and then probably still get the same, like you could a different but the same level of hype by playing 1 and then 0 first, like I'm going to do. Whereas if you played 0 and then 1, it's like you get a different experience, but it's still the same, like, oh,
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to go right to 3 after I'm done with 2, but I think after that I'm gonna have to take another break.
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, 2's pretty interesting, the story, but I mean, everything else is fun too. I really appreciate that you can get XP from just eating.
Oh, cool. That's
Yeah.
good. That's good. That's a good change.
Yeah, because it actually
From,
makes
I do not
sense.
remember that being in
No, I
Kiwami.
don't believe so. And you know, every single game has a different like XP thing. You know, like in the first, I forget how it was in 0, but in 1 it was like a big wheel where you
Oh,
unlock things.
yeah, yeah,
In
and like
Kiwami
couldn't
2,
unlock
it's
certain things until you like met certain
yeah.
requirements,
In Kiwami
especially with
2,
the Majima
it's
shit.
just a list. I mean, like the UI was confusing now, and this is just a fucking list. You still have to
Yeah.
meet requirements to unlock. Like there's still like question marks in the list.
Well, even the fighting style changes between them because, like, isn't the fighting style in Zero completely different from how it is in
Yeah,
Kiwami?
because you can switch between different fighting styles.
In Kiwami,
Yeah,
but in Zero, do you just not do that?
maybe not. I don't remember.
Huh.
All these games are similar enough that I can't remember exactly how
They're
the
similar enough
differences.
that you can't remember the minutia and the
Yeah.
difference.
All I know is that in this game I can't smash a guy's head in a fucking car door, which sucks. And I don't remember which one that was where you could, but that was
Can
fun.
you still pick up a boiling pot of water and smash him in the face with it and pour it on his face?
No, but if you're in certain, well, there's more weapons, and there's certain spots in the city that if you unlock what do you call it, a move that like the people that you help around the city will become like your allies. So if you're on like a street where a guy would have a boiling hot pot of water, he'll throw it to you, then then you'll do something with it.
Oh, cool, cool.
Yeah, I haven't really done a lot of that yet because I wanted to save my XP for like the moves. But after I'm done, I'll unlock all the, because they're really small XP. It's like 47.
Yeah.
So I can unlock all of those at once basically. Because now
I fucking knew you'd love that series, just
yeah.
by virtue of it being kind of a beat 'em up.
I always thought I would too. I just never. I missed them when they were on PS2, and then PS3. I didn't get into it either. It wasn't until PS4 when they started re-releasing it. That's why I'm not. I think that's why I'm not against re-releases anymore, because I realized that a lot of people just didn't have a chance to play these games. Just because I played them doesn't mean everyone else had.
Right.
It's a little annoying when it's like, you know, The Last of Us on every single system, but you know,
Yeah.
it's annoying because I already played that game and I don't want to play it anymore.
Yeah.
But I appreciate that I can have all of the Yakuza games on one system.
Yeah, for sure. I do like that they've been porting literally everything over.
I wish they would bring over the samurai games. I don't know a lot about them, but it's just hilarious, the concept of
Way
it.
of the Samurai, yeah.
Of the Yakuza ones.
Oh, yeah. I totally forgot those existed.
Yeah.
Holy shit. That'd be
Apparently,
cool.
and apparently Yakuza 7, I guess, whatever it is, it's going to be an RPG, so I'm not really interested.
I've never seen such a hard fall off of people being like, it's a turn-based RPG, fuck this, where it's just like, I mean, like, I get it, but also all the stuff most people like about Yakuza anyway should still be in there.
Yeah,
Like,
but
you're not playing Yakuza just for the battle system. Come on.
I mean, I guess I'm not, but I can't tell you how much I enjoy just beating the crap out of people.
Oh, fuck yeah, for sure. But I don't know. I get more enjoyment out of the side quests and all the wacky shit that they just put
Yeah,
in
but
there.
every side quest ends with you beating the crap out of somebody.
Here's a chicken, and now he owns your bowling alley, and his name is Nugget or whatever. He's a real estate mogul.
Yeah, and you'll probably beat up Nugget at the end of that subplot. So, yeah, I mean, it's.
You tried to fuck my surrogate daughter. Fuck you.
I'm so maxed out at this point. Like, you know, I'm close to the end, and I'm just fucking destroying these bosses. It's hilarious. Yeah. And all I did was just go around and eat and beat up gangs. Like, I just got that, because you unlock experience. You unlock skills that give you more experience points.
So fucking, you just going around trying every kind of takoyaki at the stand.
Basically, I went to every single. Yeah, I would go to every.
Worldwide.
Well, it's great because the skills you get are like, you can make yourself hungrier faster and get more experience from eating, and expand how much food you can eat. So I mean, it's just a constant like just piling on of experience points. It's great. I like feeling like a fucking monster in a game. I don't like being like constantly fighting.
Oh, then you should play The Last of Us 2.
Yes. Well, as long as she's he or whatever she is.
Oh no, I meant when you kill a dog and then you're forced to kill a dog via QT, and then it shows you a montage of you playing fetch with the dog or whatever. I saw someone posted on Twitter that was like David Cage-esque, and I'm like, that's it. That's the take. Because that's
Oh yeah.
that is so that is like Heavy Rain levels of ham-fisted, where it's like, here's this long, boring opening scene so you can see how much that Ethan loves his child before he dies.
Yeah, but it's 10 out of 10.
I know, dude. Holy shit! I'm actually surprised that like Kotaku and Polygon are the only ones giving the game like less than good scores. I'm like, well, that's weird.
So that picture was real though. That picture with all the scores on it.
I have to assume so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't look.
people are fucking retarded, and they were like, "Well, it's the most hyped game ever, so of course it's a 10 out of 10." But
The only game I give a shit about right now is Stray.
I watched some YouTube guy who reviewed it because he had the game. He just couldn't talk about like the entire second half of the game. But he likened the handling of the story to the Star Wars sequel trilogy and season 8 of Game of Thrones.
Ouch.
Where it's like it is fucking up your preconceived notion of all these characters you remember. And I'm like, yeah, it sounds about right. Because I might shit on Naughty Dog, but The Last of Us 1 had good characters and good story.
Can I talk? That kind of segues into the Clone Wars series. Can I talk about that?
Yeah, fuck yeah, go for it. I don't want to talk about The Last of Us.
Yeah, so I find the show amazing. Now, I haven't gotten to the last season yet. So the show ended, I think, in like 2012. And it hadn't had their last season yet. It got canceled, I suppose. And the newest season got released on Disney Plus. Now, I'm wondering how the newest season's going to be because it's new. You know what I mean? Because it's like you have all this other stuff. Now it's by the same people. It's by the same people who did Mandalorian. And I liked Mandalorian, so I have to assume this last season's going to be good, if not as good, if not better. But I'm worried. I'm almost done with the 6th season, and I'm about to watch the 7th. I really hope they kept the quality up. Because what I'm really impressed by this show is that they managed to take all of these fucking characters from the prequel trilogy, all the plot stuff, and flesh it out and make you care.
Yeah.
Like Darth Maul was a mute character who looked cool, who had a cool lightsaber. He was, badass in the sense of how much a paper-thin character can be. They took him... They made the whole thing that happened to him like tragic. He's living on a trash planet. He's insane, and they rehabilitated him, and he turns into like a legitimate threat. And he has like a badass like, it's not a British accent. I'm not really sure what kind of accent it is, but he sounds cool. And they turned him into a legitimate threat. They took Jar Jar Binks, like a jokey, even I would admit, I don't think on purpose, but a fairly racist character.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah, and like I don't think it was on purpose, like
it
malicious.
Never is with him.
Yeah, it isn't, but it is. Like there's a lot of racist stuff. But
I mean the fish guy, the Asian fish guy.
Yes,
from the
exactly.
Of the Phantom Menace.
Oh, you think you have a rack of discipline? Yeah, it's pretty bad. But like they took Jar Jar Binks and made him likable. He's like an actual character who is heroic in the show. It's insane. Which kind of proved to me that yes, Lucas has good ideas, but you cannot allow him to execute those ideas. You have to have him come up with the ideas and have other people with actual drive and vision bring those ideas to life, because the Clone Wars show is really good. Like, I mean, the first couple of seasons aren't that great. I'll admit. I'd had it on in the background while playing Animal Crossing because it was just kind of, the stories weren't that interesting, and it was just they were heavy on action, and it just wasn't that great. But like once you get into like the second half of the second season, and then third season on, it gets really good. And there's some episodes that are still kind of meh. But like I said, I'm just impressed that they took these characters and actually made you care about them. Like, fucking Anakin. Like, he's such a piece of shit in the movies. In the show, they show that, he has... There is this dark side.
The movies kind of had to skip, like, him not being a piece of shit.
Yeah. It's like... Yeah, exactly. Which is stupid. They didn't have time. I guess if anything... Like, they should have been a series to begin with and not 3 movies, but whatever. It's hindsight. But, yeah, they show that there's moments of him being really dark and evil, and they show how, you know, he's really heroic and he has a really high sense of justice, but he's really obsessive with Padme and is afraid to lose her, so he's really like controlling and sometimes really bad towards her.
Yeah, like it sucks
almost,
that all the character development that leads up to that horrible fucking fate of his had to be done in a show that is technically side content.
yeah. I mean, it takes place between the second and third movies. And I was talking, I reconnected with Jake because, you know, when I left Facebook, I don't talk to anybody anymore. So when I started,
I haven't heard from him in fucking forever.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Well, when I started watching Clone Wars, I was like, I gotta talk to this guy because he's the only other guy I ever talked to who watched the show. And he was like, yeah, I mean, it almost makes, he said it makes the third movie watchable after finishing the show. And I'm like,
in retrospect,
I'm like, I think I might actually watch the third movie after I'm done. Cause I mean, now you have all this, you actually have build up. They even had an episode where they actually discussed and had an emotionally, important episode about Order 66.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a two-parter with the clone. One of the clones, it ends up being, it's like a chip in their head. The chip goes bad in one of these clones, and it happened. It wasn't by any, or you know, it wasn't tripped. It started to decay. So it's almost like a mental illness, like if he has like a tumor, and he like loses it and kills a Jedi during a battle. So they're like, well, what the fuck is going on? So like this other guy the other clone who was his friend starts investigating, and they find out, well, we all have, all of us clones have this chip in our head. What is this chip? And they went to explain that the Genosians, the long neck aliens that made the clones, they got the order to do that from Lord Dooku. And I guess he like convinced them to do this as a failsafe against rogue Jedi, not the real reason that Darth Sidious Palpatine had them all, so that he can, his ultimate plan of destroying all the Jedi. I mean, if you really try to wrap your head around the whole thing, it's still like it's Darth Sidious Palpatine playing like 5D chess with himself, because it's like he created an entire war just to create chaos in the universe and destroy all the Jedi and Sith.
He's like George Soros.
Yeah, I guess, you know what, it really isn't that far off, is it, from real life? No, but I mean, like, you know, if you think about it too hard, it's like, well, this is still like a lot of things have to go right. But in the show, they show things going wrong, and just by sometimes pure coincidence, or just by just people like playing their parts, they'll get past this like hiccup in his master plan. It's interesting. It's actually really good.
Yeah.
What was the other things that happened? Well, that's the big things I can think of. Like the clones, there's like main clone characters that are really interesting, and I give the voice actor a lot of credit for being able to like create distinct personalities between all these same characters, essentially.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm really impressed. I really hope this newest season isn't full, because like, not that it matters, but
it's fucking shite, mate.
No, but like, yeah, but the fucking
like you were about to say.
No, the thumbnail for the newest season is Ahsoka, and then two other characters that are POCs with half-shaved haircuts.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I know what you're gonna say. TV is just going to have to suck for another 5 years and fail completely before things finally turn around and Trump gets elected for his third consecutive term.
because of Corona 21.
I mean, I think they can technically do that. So it's like,
hey, it's all right. I hate it. I hate everyone. I hope if we're gonna talk about that, what I really hope and pray for, what I really hope happens is Biden wins, but he has like 17 heart attacks and brain aneurysms at once, and whoever the fuck he picks for his vice president ends up being.
Don't say that, because it's going to be Hillary.
No, that'd be suicide for him. It's going to be Michelle Obama, I think.
Either way, I guess, but yeah.
Well, at least Michelle Obama could rule this country with an iron fist, because she has all that testosterone.
Well, I was gonna say her mannish arms will stranglehold us. And you're into chicks
Yeah.
that look
Oh,
like dudes anyway, so you're all
fuck
for
yeah.
that.
Oh, actually, this is this is perfect because this will go right in line with the banner I have planned.
Oh no!
Because you
I
brought it
thought
up,
we
so
were doing
now
the
we can actually
Pumpkinhead
do it.
thing.
Hmm.
I thought we were doing the Pumpkinhead.
No, we are, but I wasn't sure what I would be. Now I know. I'll
Oh
tell you. I'll tell
no!
you right now. I'm wearing like a shirt that says "Buff Women," and I have the brainlet head. and you have like the big pulsating COVID conspiracy brain.
What's a brainlet head?
Oh, you never seen a brainlet?
I
Oh,
don't think.
no, you've seen it. It's like it'll be like a guy. It'll be like the Wojak, but he's got like a drooling face and like where the top of his head.
Oh,
would be.
the one where it's like
It's like a tiny
so you're
peanut.
just gonna so you're just gonna blah blah blah. Yes.
No,
Right?
that's not. No. Hold on. Let me find a brainlet picture for you, and I'll post it because I'm
No,
really.
not the one where he's crying and angry. The one where he's got like a shrunken head.
I know what you're. Yeah, but hold on.
Send me it in chat.
Or
I
like
need
the
to know.
dented head. You seem like the dented head Wojak,
Yes,
right?
of course.
Okay, well, the one I'm talking about, I can't find it here, but like what I want was like, because there's so
I
many of these.
love all the memes of like a bunch of dudes with a dented heads just getting together and like patting the one guy on the back.
Oh well, this one's kind of close.
Yeah.
He's got a fidget spinner for the top of his head.
Oh my god!
So that's close enough. But I just want it, instead of the two other parts of the fidget, it's just the top
Fucking
part's just a
Christ.
tiny shriveled up top of my
enjoy
brain.
those. Enjoy all these memes before they become illegal.
Yeah.
I don't know how I would ever format this, and it's probably too spicy for me to ever post on main, but I want to like post a fucking meme where it's like the ADL's hate symbol. Yeah, oh my god, okay, I know what you're talking about
Yeah.
now. I love how the fidget spinner also has a dumb face. I want to do like a thing where it's like the ADL's hate symbol list in 2025, and it includes things like the Rolling Stones logo and like the hex color code for just black, and also just the Star of David. And the nose emoji, but yeah.
Nah, better not.
Better not, but you wait. You wait. It starts with the OK hand symbol, and then eventually the Rolling Stones logo is racist.
Oh, fuck. It's alright. It's okay.
It's alright. Xenoblade Chronicles Remastered is good. That's a good game.
I'll have to take
I
a
keep
look.
talking to Jay about it, and I'm like, I already knew Xenoblade Chronicles 1 was better than Xenoblade Chronicles 2 just from playing both games, but Jesus fucking Christ, man. Now that I'm playing Xenoblade Chronicles 1, it gets like, oh my god, how do they completely fuck everything up from this game for the sequel? It's insane. Like, not even just the battle system, it's just, and like the character design, it's just like the fucking voice acting. Everyone in Xenoblade Chronicles 1 sounds like a person, whereas Xenoblade Chronicles 2, they all sound like the biggest retards on their respective planets.
This is the one I was actually looking for, not the text, but the tiny nutsack brain.
Oh my god! I didn't see that one, but that's good.
Yeah, that's the one That's the one I want referenced.
So you're going to Tomboy Outback Steakhouse, right?
No, I want to. Well, yes. No, I also want to go to what was it? Ab Girls Arby's.
Ara Arby's.
Ara Arby's is fun. Oh no, it was Ab Girls Applebee's.
Ab Girl Bees.
Yeah, Ab Girl. Thank you. That's what it was. Ara Arby's. I hate that thing, Ara, but that was funny. Or like,
why?
Because it's gross. It's pedophilia.
It doesn't have to be.
I guess
You're of
it
age.
is though. It doesn't have to be, but that's the point of it. What was it, Lolly Caesars?
Yeah, Lolly Caesars. I appreciate the pun. I also appreciate the pun for Chilollies.
I didn't see that one. That's
Ooh,
great.
here's your awesome blossom.
Oh fuck, that's funny.
Ooh, woo, what's this? It's your fajitas.
I didn't see that. I guess
I know,
for
I
the
just
banner
made
we
that
have to be in front of one of those too.
I just made that up. Yeah, can we please be in front of Bara In and Out?
Yes.
You see that? Or there was a himbo one. I forget. It was like himbo. I don't remember what.
I kind of hated that when I first started seeing a himbo. I was like, "What the fuck? Like, we're not allowed to call a woman a bimbo."
It's exactly the thing that if you were gay, it's the thing you'd be into.
Oh yeah. No. I mean, I hated the term. I thought it was like bullshit because I was like, why is just because a man wants to be fit, he's a himbo? And it's like you wouldn't call a woman a bimbo. And then I started thinking about it. I'm like, wait, I'm a himbo. That's why I don't like it. I'm a big dumb idiot.
I'm in this comic and I hate it.
Huh?
I'm in this comic and I hate it.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, oh fuck. Well, I'm not a himbo anymore. I'm just a blimbo.
Oh yeah.
Oh god, what am I? Well, I'm like 200
Blimpo,
pounds.
isn't Blimpo also a food chain?
Blimpies.
Okay. Can't wait to go to Can't wait.
Subway, I guess could be sub
There was already a Subway one. I forget what it was.
submission. Dominant subways. I don't know. What about Quiznos? Queers nose.
Oh god. This joke is gonna suck because we're just gonna think of dumb. We're gonna take too long to think of these.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be.
Well, let's stop.
I'm just gonna write down ab girl bees.
The only thing I bought that I don't need is I got a Super Famicom from eBay.
I saw that. That was cool.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's got like that. It's got like an audio buzz.
Sometimes consoles like that do. I remember when I popped in fucking Mystic Quest in one of my TVs on my SNES. It made like a buzz every time the screen was really white. So.
Oh yeah. So I mean, like once there's sound going, you don't notice it after a while. And I was like, as long as it doesn't harm the system, I'm not gonna like be upset about it. It's just it's just annoying.
I know what TV you have it plugged into. Are you gonna play Terranigma on that shit or whatever?
Terranigma.
Yeah.
What is that? That sounds familiar.
Terranigma is like one of the best JRPGs on the SNES that never made it out of Japan or something.
Oh no, hell no!
Or it never came to the US. It might be available in Europe.
I think I'm just gonna use it to get some because I mean I emulated a lot of them, and some of them, of course, the ones that I like are like actually expensive. Unfortunately,
you should get that really awesome fucking Back to the Future 2 game for Super Nintendo or Super Famicom. I should say.
That game's great.
Yeah.
Like that kind of stuff. Like if I could find that like under $20, then yeah, I'll start a little Famicom collection.
Get yourself Tokimeki Memorial for. Is that game even on SNES?
I'm not sure. I want to get like Russian Beat, the beat 'em up. That game's not that expensive, stuff like that. I'd like to get boxed games. I have a couple of games already. That's why I was like, well, I might as well just get a fucking Super Famicom because I don't want to get one of those emulation stations.
Get yourself Final Fantasy V.
No, I'm not getting any fucking RPGs. I just want quick beat 'em ups or shmups or whatever.
Something you can actually play.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What was it? Fuck, was it? Because I have my friend got me. I can't remember the name of it now. It's not. I think it's like Saturday Night Fights or something.
Oh, Saturday Night Slam Down.
Yeah. It's that.
Yeah.
And I bought it for him, but he already had it. Oh fuck. God damn, I can't remember the name of these games. It's a little devil kid. It's like a Dragon Ball character.
Oh, what? Like designed by Toriyama or?
Yeah, it's a Toriyama design. Let me look it up real quick. I could find it if I see the name.
I should know that.
I'll look at my.
Is it a game based on Sandland?
No. Oh, I don't know. I don't know much
the
about
manga that Toriyama worked on, where like the main character's name is Beelzebub and he's a little devil kid living in like the desert.
Yeah, that probably is it. Where is?
I only know Sandland exists because like they used to put it in American Shonen Jump back in the day.
Fuck, where is it? Or like what's that other one? Dr. Slump.
Yeah, Dr. Slump. We were talking about DLC fighters for Dragon Ball FighterZ because I think they only have like 2 more to reveal in the 3rd fighter pass, and I'm like, how mad would you be if like Arale got put in there from Dr. Slump? Because she's in an episode of Dragon Ball Super, so they could do that.
Go Aquaman. That's it. ACKMAN. Go Aquaman.
Let me see.
Yeah, look that up. You might recognize it. It's good. It's a good game.
Oh. No, I don't recognize this. Surprisingly,
the one I have is 3. Yeah, it's just Trunks. The one I have is 3, and it's
you
fun.
should have just said emo Trunks.
Yeah, I guess I should have.
I wouldn't have recognized it because I've never seen this before. But that's what I'm looking at.
Yeah, no, it's good. If you get a chance, you should play it.
You gonna get Live Alive? I don't know how to pronounce.
No. No, there's games on the SNES I like. I'm going through them now on my emulator. I had gone through them before, but when my RetroPie like went bad, I don't know what happened to it, so I had to switch over to just using the arcade on the computer.
Right.
I also think I would be able to hook the PlayStation Classic up to my arcade setup if I wanted to. I think I could. I'm just not going to, because it doesn't make sense because of how the controls are laid out.
Did ActRaiser 2 ever come out in America?
Yes, I believe so. I can look.
I know that's the bad one, but
it's not bad.
Well, I know people don't like it as much as ActRaiser 1 because they got rid of like all the city building shit.
Oh, well, who cares? Like, I can't tell what's going on in the first ActRaiser, so ActRaiser 2 is fun because it's like an arcade game.
Right.
It's strange because like I have ActRaiser for Japan and ActRaiser for US, and they're both really different because it's like the ActRaiser for the US is just a straight up like side scroller, but like ActRaiser Japan has all this like story in the beginning of it.
Oh, weird. Well, maybe they took it out because I think they took it out in the US version because it's like it goes against Nintendo's whole no religious shit in our games thing.
Oh, probably. It's confusing. Well, it's in Japanese. That's why I can't figure out what to do. Actually, and in my ROMs, it's ActRaiser USA. It's called ActRaiser USA in parentheses arcade. So yeah, they probably stripped all that other shit out of the Japanese version. Addams Family. I forget if it's. I think it's the Addams Family. That's like a Zelda game, like top down. I haven't played a lot of it, but it looks interesting. And then you got Akamoju Dracula, Triple X.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how funny Rondo of Cum was until like 3 days later when I realized it's Rondo of Blood.
You didn't get that?
No, I didn't actually get that at the time of recording. I thought it sounded funny, but I didn't get it. And like 3 days later, I'm like, oh. It was really
what other things do you know that has the word Rondo in it?
No, I just didn't put two and two together. I know it's Rondo of Blood. I just didn't really get it.
I would do anything for cum, but I won't jack off.
No.
I would do anything for cum, anything that you're thinking.
Now, did you start singing that because he's a vampire in Underworld?
No, I started singing that because it came on my fucking Spotify yesterday when I was at work, and I thought of that.
Also, Arrow the Acrobat seems like it would be fun, but it's annoying to play, so I got rid of it.
I don't know.
What about Alfred Chicken? What about?
I love all these fake British.
Yeah, the British games are fucking trash.
Well, yeah, dude, because they're all made for like the Amiga.
Yeah, it's fucking garbage.
And I love the Amiga. Don't get me wrong.
I think it was a ColecoVision like plug and play, but it had like the steering wheel and all this shit. I was like, that's kind of cool.
Weird. I don't know. There is a fucking I think Amiga or Commodore 64 plug and play as well.
There's one for every one of them, I guess, because they were at the Second and Charles.
Right.
They weren't in the case. They were further back on the shelves, so I couldn't see what the prices were. The PS1 was actually the Classic was actually in the case, so I saw it was $60. I took the front label off of it, and apparently they were selling it for $100 at some point, which I would have not.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's why I thought you got it for like $20 because one, it didn't sell. Two, that happens to Sony products. Like I got my PlayStation TV for $20.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, sweet. Now I can play Persona 4 Gold in a higher resolution than whatever. Oh, by the way, that's on PC now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I just think... I think at one point, the Classic did go down to $30.
I'm sure it did.
Yeah.
Because that thing sold like dog shit.
And I wish I had actually gotten it for $30, but I think I wasn't aware that you could... Either I wasn't aware that you can mod it, or I just didn't give a shit at the time. But since I can't get those fucking games to work on the computer because I no matter what I get when I read the instructions for how to get like BIOSes and how to then install the games and all that, I just start fucking my brain shrinks and I just don't give a shit. Yeah, I start screaming and blood starts shooting out of every orifice. I'm just like I don't care. But with
like that fucking Like that Marvel vs. Capcom 2 cabinet with the sparks flying out of it.
Yeah, that's what happens to my face. Christina and I finished Avatar, The Last Airbender.
Yeah.
That's still a good show. I only had seen
Yeah.
the series once before, and we finished it. And I had this vague recollection that I wasn't satisfied with the ending, but I don't know because I really liked it this time.
Like it's technically a puss out ending, but also it's handled so well that it's not.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I think back then I must have been like, "Why don't you just fucking kill him?" But now I'm like,
Kill him.
yeah. Now I'm just like, oh no, that's that really.
I had Fire Lord Ozai in a fucking room by myself.
Yeah, I would
fucking
choke the life out of him. I just really I like that it kind of reminds me of when Soups like lobotomized Doomsday. You know, it's like, yeah, he didn't kill him, but he like destroyed his frontal lobe, so he can't be dangerous anymore.
Yeah.
Because like Lord, what's his name? I know it's Fire Lord Ozu.
Ozai. Gee, I said it like 3 times.
Izo, Iroh,
Yeah. Fire Lord
Zuko.
Iroh.
He's like drooling at
Fire
the
Lord
end.
Ikea.
So it's pretty. Yeah, onomatopoeia. He's like drooling at the end. It's fucked up. That's good. Good show. I'm not really. I want to rewatch.
I thought you
Legend
were
of
about to say I
Korra.
want to fuck Ty Lee, but
Yeah, well, I want. Wait, which one's Ty Lee?
the gymnastics girl.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Although I hate those. They're very bad people. Like I was like I think I used to like Zuko's girlfriend. You know
They're not necessarily bad people. It's just Azula who is.
Yeah. Well, the emotionalist goth one. I think I must have I must have liked her back in the day, but when like watching it now, I was like, man, what a fucking cunt. She's like the worst. Until like the last episode. No, the one with like the one that throws knives. The third friend.
The goth one.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Yeah.
I mean, she's better at the end, but man, like that episode where they have their beach party and they burn down that fucking guy's house. I mean, it's hilarious.
I love how I love how they have a beach episode for that show.
Oh, it's hilarious. It's great because they're all like 15 and younger.
Also, well, that's just anime. Also, the Ember Island Players is the best episode of that entire show.
I was telling Christine, I was like, why did we even watch the whole show? We should have just skipped to this episode and we would have been caught up.
Yeah, exactly. What did happen to Jet? I don't know. It wasn't really clear.
I didn't even remember. We just watched it again and I didn't remember.
Remember that fucking character who was voiced by Mike from Mike, Lou, and Og, and her name is Smellerby?
Well, one of the characters, I forget who, but like he was like the whatever his name was in like Kindergarten Cop, like the little kid who like I felt like was in every single 90s thing ever, became a voice actor and he voices a lot of shit.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh fuck. Like and Robin from Teen Titans, his voice is like 20 characters an episode.
Yeah, of course. Because he's also in everything. He's in Tales of Symphonia as the main character.
It's just funny how old that show is now. 2007.
I think it's even older. I think it's 2006.
It said 2007 on Netflix, so.
Oh, well, you're going to trust what Netflix says?
I would trust Netflix over Amazon Prime because you'll be watching something that says 2019 because they'll have when it was released on Blu-ray and not actually released.
I mean, I don't trust any of these streaming services. I trust what I can find on Wikipedia.
Oh, yeah, the bastion of true facts.
Look, it's only fake if you're reading something about a guy who said something spicy one time.
It's only fake if you agree with what you read. If you don't agree with what you read on Wikipedia.
Yeah, exactly.
So what about Chaz? How's that going? Is that is it a utopia yet?
I called it the funniest immersive sketch comedy. Yeah,
I kind of like it. A part of me likes it because I just think it's fun.
I just think it's neat.
I think it's neat. I do. I think it's neat. I think it's fun that I'm alive that I was able to witness this happening. But like at the same time, it's also hysterical that their little patch of dirt that they called a garden got taken over by a homeless guy.
I think I saw a video today where some guy just had his car keys stolen right out of his car.
Like, there's definitely dumb things happening, but it's not this fucking like hellhole Fallout situation that like
it's a bunch of kids role playing and like the mean kids who understand how power dynamics work are taking advantage of that.
Yeah, it's not, but it's not like there's not a warlord Iroh.
I thought there was Raz, whatever his name is.
Yeah, but I don't. I watched the video of him saying when he says we're the police, we're the leaders. I don't think he meant like. I don't think he was doing the royal we. I think he meant like the community needs to police themselves type thing.
Well, either way, he's trying to bring rules into it, so he's a bad guy.
Oh, okay, fair enough. You want? I mean, I don't
You
agree.
saw that? Please tell me you saw that clip from Xavier Renegade Angel where it's him walking into Squattopia.
No, I was wondering why Renegade Angel was started getting like recommended again though. It's more relevant than ever, I guess. That show is great though.
That show is great.
I remember liking it in the day. I don't remember anything about it except for the clips that I watch now, and it's still hilarious.
I'm just gonna get your live reaction to this.
Okay.
Given the events.
Squattopia.
As soon as you pass this line, you will enter Squattopia, a fully self-sustained anarchist commune, a land with no rules and no laws to bind and restrict the soul and the heart. Freedom personified. Squatters' rights. So long, Square.
That guy just stole my significant crystal.
That's impossible, brah. There's no stealing here, for this is
Squattopia! I know, that other guy told me.
You knew, bruh? And you still made me do that ridiculous introduction, dude? You sick sack of you're alright. Google gobble. Let me show you.
Google gobble.
I really just need my crystalline necklace back.
Yep, we were the first to squat a whole town, bruh.
Okay.
These are the crash couches.
Yeah.
Give it some Z's, if you please. This
All
is
right, I don't need to watch anymore. This is exactly what's happening at fucking Chaz, so that's fine.
I mean, did you get to the part where he's like, and if you try to bring rules in here, you get branded with the scarlet letter? And it's just like a guy in a business suit with a ball gag and an F on his face, and he just says fascist.
No, I got to the fucking to the couches, the Z.
Oh, you didn't get
zone
to
or
the
whatever.
Chinese guy?
No, I don't care anymore.
This is Chinatown. Squatters' rights. You get out of here right now. And then Asian gong noise. God, I miss when shows were allowed to be funny. Fuck.
Yeah. You mean racist? Funny. Allowed to be funny racist.
They're synonymous in my mind.
Yeah. It's true.
You can't watch Chappelle's show and tell me that show isn't both racist and funny.
Yeah, but he's black, so it makes it okay.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, that doesn't explain Carlos Mencia. His show wasn't funny, and he's POC.
But he got canceled for stealing jokes. That's how they got him.
Yeah,
They couldn't
true.
get him for being a Mexican.
Well,
a
what
fake
the
Mexican,
fuck-
actually.
Why are we waiting on fucking Amy Schumer?
Because she's a woman.
Oh,
There's a
yeah.
hierarchy of things.
There's
You
a
must understand. There's a hierarchy.
There's a hierarchy of things should be the episode title because it's the most nothing sentence I've ever heard in my life.
That's what I do. I say nothing things constantly.
Seven is only $8 on Steam right now.
Oh,
Indie
I got a
Indie
fucking...
Gala only puts things on fucking sale for like the United Arab Emirates. Oh, it's $10 for where I am. Great.
What
Fantastic.
is?
It's Killer 7.
Oh, okay. I got a titty fucking puzzle game on the Switch for like 43 cents.
Yep.
It was $30 apparently. They got marked down 98%.
Yep.
And
That's
it's not
the Switch.
Yeah, and it's not bad, but I didn't give a shit about the story, right? I'm just trying to get to the
What titty puzzle game?
let me what was it called? Doki Doki Panic? No, it's not Doki.
Yeah.
It's Doro something. Dory. Let me look. I'm turning it on now. But the puzzle's not bad, but the story I didn't give a shit about until I got to like chapter 3, and it started rolling the credits after like a weird Kotodama, the 7 mysteries of Fujisawa.
Let's Google that. Koto Dama the 7. Okay, found it. Let's see. Oh yeah. That looks like every Steam game I've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm sure, but I mean, again, I got it for 43 cents.
Oh, it literally is just a Honey Pop ripoff. It looks like.
Yeah, but there's no actual nudity, unfortunately.
Well, I'm gonna check on Steam
Oh, maybe. I Googled to see if there's any nudity. There isn't.
because the art. I can fuck with the art.
Yeah. No, so anyway, so like the credits start rolling, and I went, wow, I would have been fucking pissed if I was an idiot who paid $30 for this.
But
then,
it was. I was gonna say, does it keep going?
yeah, it actually keeps going, and then actually the story like became interesting because it kept going. So now I
Oh, it's
actually
near-
care. Yeah, so now I actually care. I'm like, oh,
You beat Nier Automata and then turn the game off after the credits roll the first time. It's just like, well, that game sucked.
Oh no, I really liked it, but when I tried playing the second playthrough, you really should not be forced to play as 9S.
Really should. I mean, I get why they do it because there are a few differences, but man, oh man,
Not
do you
enough.
retread the entire game?
Yeah, like not enough, and fuck that.
It's not like the original Nier didn't also do that.
Well, I didn't play the original Nier because I wouldn't want to play.
I think you replay a lot of the same shit all 4 times you play.
Well,
the first Nier.
whoever's decision was that, he's a fucking asshole. He should have just went
Yoko
straight to.
Yoko Taro
I know.
is a man with ideas. Some of them are bad. A
Yeah.
lot of them are good.
Yeah, I mean his ass is great. I mean, well, not his ass, but
What?
2B's ass.
No,
I
he-
thought
he-
she
he
had the
probably
greatest
did
ass
that.
in video
That's
game
no way.
history, but now there's that fighting game character's ass.
What, Princess Peach or Rosalina?
No, I don't remember.
I'm probably gonna end up buying Persona 4 Golden on Steam, even though I've already beaten it.
You're gay.
No, I want them to be like, oh, we can put our fucking games on. I want Atlas to be like, oh, we can do this, and people will buy.
all
it.
right, fair enough. Well,
it
that
was
seems
only
to
the
be
sec-
what's going on with Suda51. He wants to put more games out on PC that he
Good,
made.
he should.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And fucking Persona 4 Golden is only $20 on Steam. That's like a no-brainer
You're
for a
no-
game that's like 100 hours long.
You're a no-brainer.
I am a no-brainer. You're right. That proves your okay. So your joke was proven the minute I had to think about it.
And it's also proven for me because it took me too long to say that.
Wow, Kotodama is $30 on Steam, but does it have nudity? Let's check the tags. It says nudity.
But yeah, like
Let me-
underwear.
Hold on. No, hold on. Let me go to uncensored patch.ch. Let's see. Oh, what's the uncensored patch website?
I don't know. I didn't even know there was
No,
one.
hold on. I always forget what it is. Uncensored pat. Oh, it's uncensorpat.ch. Okay, my bad. Let me in there. Let's search for Kotodama and see if there's an uncensored patch for it.
Clickety-clack.
Clickety clack, getting my sack. There has not been an investigation into whether an uncensored patch for Kotodama exists.
I just don't
okay,
think there is.
last fucking resort. Let's go to the discussions on Steam. That will tell me. I can confirm there's no nipples in this game. Lol.
Yeah. No, it's not. But
None
the
of
puzzle, the actual puzzle game, is pretty good. It's like you match 3 or more, and then the pieces come down from the top. Like
It's still on sale because I might get it on Switch if it's super cheap. If there's no nudity and like
let me check now. I think it is, but I mean, it won't. If it's remember, if you buy something, it just tells you it's purchased. It doesn't say how much the cost is.
right.
But I can still see if it's on
I
sale.
can always look this up myself. I suppose.
I suppose. I mean, the Switch is right in front of me. That's why I'm looking.
I suppose. Hey,
Hey,
because the art's cute.
I mean, if I had been paying attention to the plot to begin with, I could probably tell you if it would be something. I know what it generally is. It's you have like a fox demon friend that allows you to. The puzzle sections are you trying to get the truth out of somebody by imagining them in their underwear.
Okay.
So, but the plot is really heavy and dark. Like that's what makes it kind of like you got these puzzle sections where the girl's going, oh, and you're
I'll probably get it because it's still $1.
yeah, it's $1.
I mean,
It's worth
for
$1.
$30 game, yeah, exactly. If the puzzle game is as good as you say it is, and there's just underwear, it's like, well, then I don't need to buy this on Steam. Because there's so many games that are like, this is on the Switch, but let's check Steam. Oh, there's absolutely nudity in the Steam version. Okay, I will buy it here instead.
Well, yeah, I mean, I probably would have done the same thing, but it's nice just to have this on the Switch for $1. But the plot is like you join this college club that tries to figure out mysteries in the college that are happening around the college. The one before the fake credits is you're investigating a suicide, and the woman, the character that's showing you around the school in the beginning of the game that you're in the club with, she knows what the suicide note said, the parts that were redacted. So I wasn't really reading. I'm just like mashing A so I can get to the fucking puzzles. But I read that line and it said, well, how do you know what those parts said? And it just shows her like grinning evilly, and then cut the credits. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then one of these other characters pops up, another demon, and says like, oh, that's no good. I don't like that ending. I'm going to send you back to the beginning. So when you meet her again, your choice is, I don't want you to show me around the college. Fuck off. And you just go around by yourself and investigate. I'm like, oh, that's pretty funny. So now I actually care.
I do. Certain things I like this aspect of the Switch where they just put everything on sale for $1 or a cent.
Yeah.
But some I don't, where it's like, if I see Bouncy Bob for a cent again, I'm going to kill myself.
Well,
and the Switch store is so full of trash.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
It's like unbelievable how, like, it's worse than Steam.
It's not worse than the Wii, but it might be worse than Steam.
No, and the only reason it's not worse than the Wii is because the people who were making all the shovelware had to like put it on disc.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that here. At least it's like you can easily see what the. I actually really like that they. It works like Pornhub now, where it shows you what the game looks like just from the thumbnail. It starts playing.
Yeah, except sometimes I'll scroll over the picture and it won't have the name of the thing in the second screenshot. And I'm like, wait, what is this even called? Because it doesn't show you the name, it shows you the price. So I have to click on it, go in, and be like, oh, this looks like I don't want this.
Yeah, there's a certain type of game that if I see it, I know I don't want it.
It's Nintendo, so they will never fix their shop. Or if they do fix their shop, it'll be like 5 years after the console dies. But
yeah. But it's all those like those 2D platforming games that all look the same. Like, yeah, some of them might be fun, but like I
have a few
10 years of this.
I have a few pixel art platformers, indie games on my fucking wish list on Steam, but then after a while I was like, I don't even like, okay, Eagle Land or whatever that one's called, where you're a boy with like a falcon, like, okay, I'll favorite that. Owlboy, sure.
Yeah.
When it's the 800th one, I'm like, I don't care.
Well, it's the ones that are
Since I played a few of those shitty ones, and it's like, okay.
But I'm talking about the ones that are even more low rent. I mean, those kind of I'll at least look at those twice, but the ones that are even low rent where you're playing as a square.
Oh God, yeah.
It's like fuck off.
Yeah, I played Thomas Was Alone a few years ago. I hated it. So.
Oh, it's your favorite artist, the one that draws the really saggy boobs with the huge cookie nipples.
God, it's so awful.
I love it. I love it.
I want boobs. I don't want beanbag chairs.
It's not. Look, it's hard for me to explain. I just think it's just so bizarre. I just like it. Like, it's not that I want to fuck it.
Taste.
I like the taste. Because it's not like, remember that other artist I always shared from Facebook who just drew like the ridiculously huge boobs, but the faces were always really like nice, but the boobs were all huge and veiny.
I don't know. That seems like half of the artists you share anyway. So.
It's not true.
Yeah, no, I do remember. Yeah, whatever her name was, and yeah, they had the veins in the boobs, and it's like, can we please not?
But it was hilarious to me. I loved it. Actually,
and she always drew like girls that looked like they were going to stab you the minute you fell asleep.
Yeah, exactly. In this character sheet, they actually put saggy titties areolas the size of CDs. I love it. I love it.
Accused of Jacko's big boobs. I
like the taste. Okay. That was anything I'd want to talk about. What do you got? You want to talk about more COVID conspiracies?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I do find it funny that anytime you tweet the word 5G, you don't even have to mention COVID. You just tweet 5G, and then it has the thing under it that says, get the facts about COVID-19. And I'm like,
I had a commercial come before a YouTube video that was like, it was for an actual physical newspaper that they would send to you about the facts about communist China and COVID. And I'm like, wow, okay. Like, thanks, boomer.
Yeah.
But it had people like our age and younger in the commercial. I'm like, I was almost kind of interested at first because I'm like, well, what is this? Like, but then when I found it was a physical newspaper, I'm like, oh, go to hell. What kind of bizarro fucking shit is this?
Yeah.
It's probably all real
I
though.
don't-
They're probably correct.
For the record, I don't believe that 5G causes coronavirus. I believe that it turns you trans, but that's a whole different
Oh
ball
yeah,
of worms.
yeah. It does a lot of things, but it doesn't give you COVID.
It's the new programming sucks.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, fucking who tweeted something? I think it was that Sackboy guy I follow who does the really cute Wolf Girl game where he said something about like it's gonna be really funny when people realize that female Lombax is actually a dude, and I just like tweeted in Clang's voice like, Ratchet, do not put on the programming stockings that Commander or Captain Quark gave you.
What's programming stockings?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna let you Google that on your own time.
Okay, cool. I will.
You put on like thigh highs as a dude, and they program you to turn into a femboy.
I mean, I can. Is this a real? This isn't a real thing. Obviously, it's just a gag.
I don't know. There's weird hypno sissy porn on Pornhub. So
Oh, you can actually. They're actually called programming socks.
Yes. This is what I'm led to believe based on a few screenshots I've seen on 4chan.
Like I typed in programming socks and it autoed to Amazon.
Oh no.
I can buy them.
Buy it now. Yeah, how do you feel about all the PlayStation 5 shit, I guess, is the last thing.
I didn't even know it was happening. And then when I saw what it looked like, I was like, wow, that looks real stupid. Until someone like color corrected the white parts to black. And I'm like, okay, that looks less stupid. But that thing looks stupid.
So I almost accidentally mistyped it as Poggramming socks.
Nice Poggers socks.
How'd you like that the Hideki Naganuma picture I drew?
It's great. It's awesome.
He liked it, and I'm
Yeah.
glad. I hoped he would.
It's great. He's great. I don't know what the fuck's going on with him, but he's awesome.
No, that's why I drew the picture, because he the one day he just tweeted out like Family Guy funny moments, and he's just like, I just like the phrase Family Guy funny moments, and then he just starts leaning into it more, like my name is not Hideki Naganuma, my name is not Hideki Kamiya, my name is not Hideo Kojima, my name is Cleveland Brown.
Yeah, it's great. I think it's great. He posted a picture of himself, and I wrote, he looked like David Bowie because it was like an old picture.
Oh, the young one.
Yeah, I was like David Bowie vibes. I hope he responds. I hope he gives me a like.
He loves the fucking shit posting thing.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
PS5, I don't know, like female Ratchet, whoop whoop, let's go. That gay dinosaur game. Oh, did you hear the thing with that gay dinosaur game?
No, the only thing I know is the Stray cat game, which was like a game that was announced like 14 years ago. What's the gay dinosaur game?
1 second.
Oh, okay. That was gonna be good.
Corey's wondering about if I have poster frames left, and I'm like, we'll go to Walmart in a bit. Just measure that poster. I'll go to Walmart and get fucking poster frames.
Tacos after.
Yeah, I can get tacos after. Do you want me to get stuff for chicken tacos tonight?
Get a couple extra picture frames, actually. Yeah, one this size and then a couple standard.
Okay,
What, 24 by 24?
No,
something like
measure that,
that. Yes.
and then I will get anything. I'm not buying poster frames if I don't know the measurements of the picture you want to frame.
Yes, I would like a couple extra.
Okay. All right, then I'll do it.
I would like some standard sizes. Maybe do like a 16 by 11. That's a tabloid.
11 by 17 is the
11 by
size that like half my posters are.
There you
So
go. 11 by 17. Grab a couple extra. Well, two, because there's a couple of things that I want to frame, and even if it's too big, you just put white poster board behind it.
okay, you know they have floater poster frames too that have that, right? With the poster, like
Why do I need that?
I don't know, just in case the frame's
No,
big
I
enough.
just told you what I needed.
Okay,
Get standard sizes. Thank you.
yeah, you're welcome.
Fucking Christ. Love you.
Anyway, I'd fuck the female Ratchet. What's up?
What's up?
No, Stray looks cool. I like.
Did she say I love you after she said fucking Christ?
Yes.
Okay, good. Because that sounds a lot. That's very similar to Christina and mine
That's
relationship.
all of the modern
Yeah.
interactions between men and women at this point.
Yeah.
Because men are wearing the programming socks and turning trans, and females are like, I don't hate this, but
Christina and I were screaming about. I almost said blood letter media. I don't know why. What I meant to say was What I meant to say was BLM. So I guess that's what BLM stands for now. Bloodletter Media.
I called into Nude Clan After Dark and I left a message saying like also ACAB, which of course stands for all CODs are big. And how many 85 gigabyte updates have to be downloaded before enough is enough? Come on, gigabytes matter.
No, just say we were like, she started playing like the fucking like SJW card at me because I was telling her something. No, but not for real. But that's what we were both like.
Yeah.
And I was going like, don't you do that? And she starts going, and I'm like, fucking don't do what the fuck is. It was fun. Anyway,
Stray looks cool. I hope the PS5 costs $400 like I saw on the Target listing, as opposed to the Play Asia one, which is $700. But they were also saying the $700 might be the cost of the disc version because maybe it'll have backwards compatibility with everything, which would be nice. But I'm not buying that.
No, fuck no, not right away anyway.
And apparently Astrobot Playroom or whatever it's called is going to be free, which is good because the Astrobot VR game is fucking great, and it looks like this one. It's while not in VR, it looks like a fucking Mario 64 compared to the one that I'm playing now, which is the VR one is like Super Mario 3D World just in VR. Also, the Sackboy game looks like Super Mario 3D World, down to like the fact that it's all isometric and overhead and is 4-player, but also it's being made by Sumo Digital and not Media Molecule. Media Molecule is the company that made Little Big Planet and Tearaway. They're good when they can make a game like Tearaway where they don't have to conform to their own shitty design, like their own shitty game editor. They're also making Dreams, which is why I assume they're not making the Sackboy game. But Sumo Digital are the company that made Snake Pass and Outrun, so specifically Outrun 2 and Sonic and All Stars Racing Transformed, so they know how to make good games.
When you say Sumo Digital, I think of Sumo from Clarence, which I was able to finally watch that last season because it's on HBO Max.
Oh, and speaking of gay cartoons turning you trans, there's that dinosaur game they announced for PS5 where no indication in that trailer that that's a game. Just looks like a cartoon. But apparently the head writer of that posted child porn on Kotaku like last year, so they already got canceled.
Oh, fuck.
Yep. Imagine my shock.
Yeah.
That the head writer of a trans dinosaur furry game that also doesn't look like a game did that shit. Weird. Also they I hate saying this. I wish Sony would stop hiring these artsy companies that are trying to make the next Journey. And I said that in relation to a game called Jet, which is being made by Super Brothers, the sword and sorcery guys.
Oh.
So there's that. I mean, I don't really want to... I'm just tired of these indie games where all you do is like walk.
Well, no, see, that's the thing. I loved Sword and Sorcery 8 years ago. Would I play I play a game like that now? No, fuck no.
I want to play it because I have it on my Steam account. I've had it for years, and you've talked that game up. But yeah, I don't know. A lot of interesting looking things for PS5. It's stuff I'm not necessarily chomping at the bit to play. Like now that they've actually shown a gameplay trailer of what I call black on black crime. It's called Deathloop.
Oh jeez.
It's a game made by the dudes who made like Dishonored and Prey, I think.
Oh, okay.
No, I mean it looks cool. It looks like that shit, but in like 70s blaxploitation grindhouse style, which is cool as shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was upset that there's Cyberpunk action figures, and I'm pretty sure that game still hasn't come out, right?
It got delayed to September. It was supposed to be out by now.
Oh, that's why there was action figures out then. Okay.
Yeah, it was supposed to be out in like April, but
I mean, pretty fucking presumptuous of them to think that people are going to want action figures of a game that isn't out yet. Anyway.
Fucking cool. I want to get
what game? What fucking game? I haven't seen any gameplay for that fucking game.
Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah,
right.
There's no gameplay of that fucking game.
Dude, there's like a 45-minute presentation full of gameplay.
Oh,
are you kidding?
Yeah, I am. I know. I didn't know. Yeah,
seriously. There's like they did like a thing. They did a showcase where they showed like 45 fucking minutes of gameplay.
Oh, all right. Well, I mean, I don't really care about anything if it's not Nintendo or cute looking. So
I don't know. Cyberpunk looks awesome. I will probably pick that up eventually. Like how I will also eventually play The Witcher 3.
I mean, I thought Watch Dogs looked awesome, and then it was garbage. So
Well, CD Projekt Red at least like has put out good games before, unlike Ubisoft. So
yeah, that's true.
What was I gonna say about PS5 shit? I can't remember what else. It's probably bad that I can't remember half the shit I saw in that presentation. It's bad when all of the little like vignettes between the gameplay trailers were cooler than the gameplay trailers, where it's like, wow, look at this control, look at this PS5 controller rising out of all these little tiny plastic looking X square, circle, and triangle bits. So they could show. Apparently, that was all rendered with the PS5, which is like, oh, cool, neat.
Oh wow!
It doesn't.
Who cares?
It doesn't look. I know. I do want to hold that controller.
No, the controller. I will. The controller looks nice. It looks very comfortable.
Yeah, I'm very interested to hold that fucking controller. I'm very interested to see what the haptic feedback feels like, especially since I never got my hands on the Steam controller, and it's fucking. They don't make it anymore.
Mm.
And I should have got one for Groove Coaster because they had like a $5 fire sale like in November, and I fucking missed it. And apparently, the Steam controller is like one of the only good ways to play Groove Coaster on PC because it's kind of set up like the Groove Coaster arcade machine. Whereas, like, when you use the analog sticks to flick in the direction on Groove Coaster with, like, say, an Xbox 360 controller, it fucks you up because the analog sticks are on two different, like, levels of the controller. Like, the left stick is on the top, whereas the right stick's on the bottom. You know what I mean?
Mm.
PS4 controller's a little better than that, but yeah, it's not ideal. Because you still, like, if you want to tap to hit a note, you have to press a button. But if you want to like swipe to hit a swipe note, you have to use the analog sticks. You're constantly moving your fingers. Whereas on Groove Coaster, the button is on top of the thing you swipe, which ideally that's how those like weird little touchpad things on the Steam controller works. But whatever. Yeah, I don't know. PS5 looks kind of cool. I guess looks like Seto Kaiba. I'll probably buy it after like the first year when it comes out, when it goes on sale and comes with a free game. I can't wait till they remaster The Last of Us 2 on PS5 so I can look at Ellie's disgusting fucking teeth in 4K.
Nice. No, it'll be 8K.
Whatever. Who gives a fuck? Video games suck.
They've always sucked.
It really made me sad when I see the trailer for the Ratchet and Clank game on that, and it's like, I cannot tell the difference between the graphics of this thing and the last, like the movie tie-in reboot they put out for Ratchet and Clank on PS4.
Well, isn't that good?
I can't tell the fucking difference.
That's good, isn't it?
Sure. I also thought it was fun. I know what the intent of this reveal was, but I thought it was funny that when they showed the Spider-Man trailer, the first thing they did was blow away like the suit on his arm to show you that he has black skin.
Yeah. Well, I don't know who the clip of that guy. I don't know who the clip of that guy is. I've seen him before, but it's like it was revealed. He pulled off the mask, and this black kid yells, "Oh, it's me!"
Shit, it's me!"
Yeah. Oh shit, it's me. That made me laugh so fucking hard.
Yeah. Apparently, that's also not a sequel. It's like a remaster with an expansion or something. I don't know.
I didn't even play the other fucking Spider-Man game.
I do want to play Insomniac's Spider-Man game. It looks good, and Insomniac is at least a good studio, unlike Naughty Dog. So they know how to make video games, but yeah. I don't know. I'm sad. I'm sad now.
You faggot.
I just can't. Dude, we're halfway through June, and we don't know what ARMS character is getting put in Smash.
I
hope it's the Clown.
I mean, yeah, but I don't play Smash.
I mean, I bought the Fighter Pass because I was like, you know what? Joker and Banjo-Kazooie and who's the fourth one again? Terry Bogard. That was enough for me to be like, yeah, I'll buy the second pass. Those were crazy fucking picks enough that I'm like, you know what? Yeah, this is worth it. Fuck it. And I still do play it occasionally. Despite hating that game. Smash Brothers, a game that I have 100 hours in and I hate.
Oh, Jesus. Well, like I said, I just play games and then I move on.
Yeah. I finally beat Halo 1 for the first time in my life.
Oh, wow. How was that?
The first half of that game is great. The second half of that game sucks dick.
Why is that? I never actually played.
Because they introduced the Flood,
yeah,
which are zombie enemies, and they send about 8,000 of them at you at a time in every level. And what's worse is the library, which is the level like right after the Flood are introduced, which I'm not joking, is the same hallway copy pasted like 16 different times. You just go through the same hallway and fight the Flood, who are enemies that like they send way too much of them at you, and sometimes they just get back up after you kill them because they're zombies, which is the one thing from Blood that I hate that like Bungie stole from Blood, I guess, because I can't think of any other first-person shooter that has enemies that get up after you kill them sometimes. The difference being in Blood, there's a sound cue for when you actually kill a zombie as opposed to fake kill them. Whereas here, there's no sound cues. So sometimes I'll just turn around and a flood that I killed is punching me in the face.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it is. God, how old is that game now? 20 years? No.
Yeah,
I guess
almost.
it is,
I think
yeah.
it'll be 20 next year.
God.
I'll eventually go through Halo 2, but I'm probably going to wait until they add Halo 3 to the Master Chief Collection so I don't have to like deal with that stupid cliffhanger ending that I know happens in Halo.
Yeah, seriously.
And I fucking love Halo 3 anyway. So, but yeah, I'm 30 and I've never beaten Halo until this week.
Neither have I. I don't care.
I mean, it's a good game. It's a classic for a reason. It's just it really falls off on the second half, which is unfortunate. It really made me mad when they make you do a Metroid-style escape mission in the last mission, and you're driving a warthog through a bunch of exploding shit, and then I fell out of the warthog because the physics made me land wrong, and then I died right before the end of the game, and I had to do the whole 6-minute segment over again because for some reason the checkpoint that's supposed to happen in the middle of that didn't work.
Oh, God.
Yup. Good game.
They should have made you do the whole game over. Should have erased your save file.
Oh no.
I watched half of it. Hey, Seth. Yeah, Seth. This new video.
Oh, on Outland or whatever?
Yeah, and he's talking about how it's God help you if you put it on hardcore because that has a funny little quirk where if you die, it erases your save file. I love the way he talks.
I sent that video to Schweiss because I'm like, this is giving me like serious Conan Exiles vibes, just minus the building aspect.
Oh,
and even then, he just showed him building a bunch of fucking fireplaces in the town square.
And a meth lab.
Campfires, yeah.
That's funny.
That's like the kind of game that I would absolutely play if I got it for free on PlayStation Plus, just to fuck around.
Shit. Okay.
Because that's why we played Conan, because Conan Exiles was a free game.
Oh,
yeah. This game sucks dick, but it was free. So let's try to beat it.
Conan Exiles, Age of Exile is the one that you can have a slider for how big your cock is, right?
See, because there's two different games. There's Conan Exiles, which is like the multiplayer. It's like the Minecraft kind of game where you mine for shit. And then there's like an MMO that I think almost exclusively uses the exact same map from Conan Exiles. They might both have cock sliders for all I know, but yeah, but it's only in the PC version.
I see.
You had the PS4 version, so you couldn't see your cock, but you can see titties.
Yeah, that's strange.
And you do have a titty slider.
That's really weird. Like usually, it's like in movies. It's like you'll see a guy's ass in a G-rated movie.
Yeah, like fucking Grand Theft Lost in the Dam. You see that dude's dick in Grand Theft Auto 4 and Lost in the Dam. We're
playing that now for the Vanilla Fury channel. I'm playing that with Kate. Well, Kate's playing it. I'm watching it. I hate the Lost in the Dam missions so far because they're just assholes. I know that's the point, but they're just no fun. They're just
how can you like the game for making you feel bad if you don't play as a bunch of assholes, Matt?
Yeah, really. Well, I don't know if that's the point, but I just want to play the Gay Tony stuff.
Of course you do.
Yeah, I want to see his big cock. And Nico Bellic is at least funny.
Yeah. It's the funny thing about Conan Exiles though is that it was free to play on Steam like a couple weeks ago, and Jay was playing it, and he's like, "Yeah, Conan Exiles." I'm like, "Oh man, we played the shit out of that game. It sucks. You have to turn the resource gain like way the fuck up to even get anywhere in that game. It's ridiculous. like the base resource gain, if you're not like modding your fucking server, is just so like because the amount of shit they expect you to put into like one piece of building material for a house is ludicrous. It's such a grind. But then Schweiss is a fucking masochist, so he's like, we're not turning up the resource gain. I'm like, oh god, like
oh my god.
But they were dedicated enough that I'd come back on after like 2 days of not playing, and they'd have built an entire fucking base up in the mountains. I'm like, all right, I guess I'll go run some of the bosses that drop the item that we need to finish the game. So
shit. I
guess I'm gonna go into this active volcano with no like heat resistant armor, so I constantly am dying as I get my way to the boss. It got to the point where I would just shove like piles of ice in my mouth because it would give you a cooling buff. I would just run in the volcano naked, eat a bunch of ice so that I wouldn't lose health every few seconds, run in there, try to kill the boss, and then try to get out of there without dying in the lava.
It's a little like in Breath of the Wild when you're trying to get to the Dongos. Not the Dongos.
Yeah, but
the Gorons.
Well, because like I would go in there with like Cameron, and then like I would be okay, jump on this because there's like a lava river you have to cross to get out, or at least the route we took. But it was like okay, but there's this there's like a boulder that like creates a platform in the middle, so you get just enough time not in the lava to lose all your health. But it wasn't there for him, so he just tried running across the lava while carrying the item we needed, mind you, and then died in the middle of the lava. So I'm like, great. So I'm like, I guess I'm going to sit here for 5 more minutes and wait for the next thing to come down the lava flow so I can try to stand on this moving platform and pick up the shit off your dead body in the middle of this lava river. Like, we had great stories coming out of that game, but God, that game sucks so much. I'm so glad we didn't pay for it. Except for Schweiss, who is again a masochist and loves Conan, who bought all the DLC shit, which is just like crafting stuff. So he could craft like all the cool extra like pieces of architecture and clothing thing that you absolutely do not need to finish the game.
So he actually reads the comics?
He did because of the game we were playing. Yeah.
Oh,
he
wow.
bought, like some of the books.
Oh, so
like,
what was it? So he was just familiar with Schwarzenegger's movie?
Probably. I don't know if he ever watched it, but because he was playing Conan Exiles so much, he's like, I want to like buy the books and read them and like.
Oh, so he became a fan because of the game, not the other way around.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Okay.
And I think he only likes the game because you can take slaves in it. Because you find other dudes in the exiled lands, you knock them out with your truncheon, you bind them with your foot bindings, you drag them back to your camp, and then you put them on the wheel of pain and feed them gruel until they become your thrall.
Nice.
It's awesome. And we had so many thralls just act. We had so many thralls that would just die by accident, but we named them all too. Like eventually I found out you could rename thralls, so I went in there and named them stupid shit like Busty Chusty or Mike Pence. And then like Schweiss would come online and be like, what happened to @real Donald Trump? And I'm like, he died while I was running a boss. And he's like, you fool. I made that video where it's like to all the people we lost along the way playing Conan Exiles, and it would be like Busty Chusty 2020 to 2020.
Jesus Christ.
Yep. Game sucked. It's probably a little better on PC. And again, if you mod your server so the resource gain is like, I would even say 1.25 times what it is, it's probably a hell of a lot better than playing it base. But it's also made by Funcom, the people who made The Longest Journey. You know, that point-and-click adventure game, so it's kind of janky.
Oh, yeah, I did like that game.
And by kind of janky, it's really janky.
I don't remember that game being too janky, but I did like it.
You might have played the MMO for all I know.
No, The Longest Journey? No, I played
Oh, no. Not The Longest Journey being janky. I'm saying it's a developer that mainly made point-and-click adventures, and then they were like, okay, now we're going to make this big open-world crafting game.
Oh, Christ. Okay, yeah, okay,
so
I see what you're saying.
Sometimes you'll be climbing a wall, and then the game just decides you aren't climbing the wall anymore as you fall 50 feet to your death.
That sounds great. That sounds like a fucking Seth game.
That's why I sent Schweiss the video saying, yo, this Outward game looks like it's giving me Conan vibes, just minus building shit.
That's so funny.
Where it's just like, here's this jank ass fucking RPG, here you go.
Oh, fuck yeah. Next time I draw Marnie, what should I focus on? Titty or ass? And ass won. Who
said that?
Top Hat Mahoney.
Well, I'm gonna follow them now. We gotta end this because I gotta go get picture frames and I gotta take a huge shit.
Yeah. I was about to say I'm pretty fucking hungry, so yeah. So okay, so we already got the banner and title, don't we?
The banner is that Pumpkinhead picture.
Yeah.
Pumpkinhead picture where he's got his arm around. What's the guy's name?
Oh, I don't know his name. I forget. It's like
where he's got his arm around the guy. Am I Pumpkinhead with the big fucking forehead?
Yeah, you should be.
Mitch is Pumpkinhead.
Oh, isn't it Lance Hendrickson? Yeah, I think so.
Mitch is Pumpkinhead with a huge inflamed brain. Matt is Lance Hendrickson, but he has a tiny peanut brain and is wearing a shirt that says, what was it, Buff Girls?
I don't know. I mean, something like that. I'm sure you come up with something
girls
funny.
With abs.
Whatever you listen to your heart.
It says Buff Girls. They are in front of Tomboy Outback Steakhouse.
And it's wait, no, we should be in front of it, but it's on fire.
Oh God! No, wait, hold on, because I gotta be wearing a shirt that says "flat chests" or something.
A cab.
Oh God! all,
Cats are beautiful.
all C cups are B cups.
All cocks are big.
I'm trying to tie this into another one of those stupid restaurant things because it really should just be us on as a night on the town now that COVID's been canceled due to racism.
Kitty.
I literally walked around the farmer's market on Friday with no mask on. No one said anything.
Oh.
Granted, I live in kind of a conservative area.
Yeah.
So no one really cared. But it was like, I was waiting. Because Corey was wearing her mask.
Are you trying to say that conservatives are retards?
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Well, because also when I have to wear my mask at work, but I tend to just pull it down under my mouth anyway and just have it on my chin. So now the strings are too stretched out, so it just naturally falls off my nose and like past my mouth anyway.
Oh.
And I go to the grocery store and I wear it like that. So I'm wearing the mask, but it's not really covering anything. And I'm waiting for someone to say something so I could just be like, yeah, my mask keeps falling down because I kept pulling it down past my mouth to suck so much cock. So unfortunately.
I'm just waiting for someone to say something because when I get them in a room, I'm going to choke the life out of them.
Okay, wait. So you're wearing the Buff Girl shirt there in front of Tomboy Outback Steakhouse. We're going to be burning down our Arby's, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot about our Arby's.
Or what was the himbo one?
I don't know. What was a Himbo Hardee's, probably?
Okay. They're in front of a burning himbo Hardee's. I still have only been to Carl's Jr. and Hardee's once.
I've never been to either.
And we were only there when they had breakfast, so I didn't get to eat an actual burger. I had like a chicken sandwich.
Well, shit.
So there's like no Hardee's or Carl's Jr. in my state. It sucks.
Okay.
Or at least in my area. We should take a road trip out to fucking Pittsburgh so I can go to Kennywood. And then we can yeah.
Well, I did like Pittsburgh a lot, so yeah, we could do that.
I would like to visit Pittsburgh.
I like Pittsburgh.
Anyway, let's see. Pumpkinhead picture where he's got his arm around the guy. Mitch's Pumpkinhead with a huge inflamed brain wearing
COVID was an inside job.
Oh God, no, ACAB, all chicks are boys. And it's got the Femboy Hooters logo. That's too much detail.
Yeah, it's too much. No one's gonna care.
All cocks are big.
It doesn't have to be an ACAB shirt. I was just kidding.
No, I really want to work that in.
Oh Christ! Okay.
Because like people say the ACAB and be like, "Oh yeah, brother, go off," and then they see it stands for like all something or something, and they're like, "What?" It's that picture of that black guy who's smiling and then he's not.
Oh yeah, brother, go off.
Wearing an ACAB shirt that says all
come and bum.
all come and bum. All come and boy pussy.
Bussy. All come and bussy.
All come and bussy. No, hold on.
All come and buns.
There is something here. We're gonna.
Well, it's all come and butts, I guess, but I can't think of anything else.
I kept telling Cameron's like, I want to get a tattoo on my arm, and I'm like, you should just get a tattoo that says "young and dumb and full of cum."
a regular Blue Flame special.
Well, and then last night, Schweiss was saying he wants to get like a tramp stamp from Dark Souls, and I was like, you should get it says "Humanity Restored" right above your ass.
If he gets young, dumb, and full of cum as a tattoo, he has to have it surrounded by blue flame. If he's seen the movie, he'll know what that means.
ACAB. God. All cat girls are... all cat girls are banged. And then it's got the cat girl Chipotle logo on it.
All cum and baloney.
All cummies are...
blessed.
All cummies are blessed. That is Lance Hendrickson, but he has a tiny peanut brain and is wearing a shirt that says "Buff Girls." They're in front of a burning himbo Hardee's. And what was the title of the episode?
We said it right in the beginning, but I don't remember. Oh, it was what I said. I said something that was like nothing.
Everything is a hierarchy of things or something.
Yeah, it's everything.
Society's
No, I said everything's a
society-
hierarchy of things.
something like that. Yeah. If you edit it and then remember what it is, send it to me because I
Yeah.
don't remember what you said exactly.
I probably just said it's a hierarchy of things. Life
Yeah,
is a
that's probably-
hierarchy of things.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Or something similar. All right, yeah. I'm glad Cock Sliders made it in as a show note.
Christ. Good stuff.